think I'm having an outer body experience.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rated V. This episode I'm here with Monica from Monix Mumbles and Riley from Riley's Instagram, and today we're trying tacos. Woohoo! We got two big fans here of tacos, and so we have a couple places that are really good. Our first stop is Azul here in Greenwood, and they have a very extensive vegetarian menu, which is great. It's a family-owned restaurant, and the reason they have a lot of vegetarian options is because the family actually grew up in a butcher shop, but then after working in that for a while, they decided that, you know what, we need to have some more veggie options, or they wanted to try eating more vegetarian food. So when they finally opened their restaurant, they were like, you know what, let's add a lot of plant-based options for the people who want to eat that way. Told also that one of their tacos, Cielo y Tierra, is one of the most popular items on their menu. So we're here to show you what they got. As you can see here, we have our full spread here. We got 3 of their vegetarian tacos. We got their Cielo y Tierra, which is beets, yams, zucchini, a bunch of different good veggies, and then we got the ongo, which is mushrooms and epazote, and then the garden, which is mushrooms and some red and green bell peppers, and then we also got a chile relleno, which, if you guys are familiar with this, chile relleno is usually battered with egg, but here they give you the option of making it vegan, which that does not happen in a lot of Mexican restaurants, especially if you guys love Mexican food. You will know this. They also serve it with rice and beans, and something that I really liked is that they make their Mexican rice vegan. Normally Mexican rice is with like a chicken broth, but because so many people wanted a vegan rice, they were like, you know what, we're gonna make our own veggie broth, and they use that as the broth instead of a meat-based broth, so everyone's happy. It's still flavorful, so I think that's great. All right, so you guys excited to try this?
Yes.
Taco cheers!
The texture is phenomenal. Wow.
The tortillas as well. Really good.
I think handmade tortillas always add such a nice touch.
They use a lot of sweet vegetables. They season them well enough to emulate the texture of meat, and you can kind of trick yourself into thinking that. I'm actually very satisfied. It's very rare that I'm satisfied after one taco.
What are your thoughts, Monica?
I agree with Riley. It's a very good combo of ingredients, and I like the sweetness of the beets in there. It's all around good, and I don't really miss meat right now.
Yeah, I know. I like that they changed it up and they put different veggies that normally aren't in the veggie tacos. Like, they have sweet potatoes, they put the beets. I like the beets are a nice touch. It gives it that little sweetness.
And the crunch.
The crunch,
Yes, the
yeah.
crunch.
So I think it's really good.
So this is the garden taco, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it. So that was the garden taco. It seemed like it has really great response already. Okay, now I want to bite. Oh my gosh.
You have to take a bite.
That's a must try.
I gotta say, I was just in Mexico, and over there, like, the fact that they have mushrooms everywhere, mushrooms are such a good hearty, like, substitute for taco fillings. You never are disappointed.
You can season it with chorizo spices, and you can emulate the exact same texture.
Oh yeah.
The veggie broth method of cooking the rice is a really nice alternative to the salty chicken broth that you normally get. That's garden
Oh my god. Oh, these beans and rice are so good.
Yeah.
Now we're trying the ongo, which is just the mushrooms.
That was really good too. Lots of mushrooms.
I love mushrooms, so anything with mushrooms is always my favorite. So the cool thing too about the chile relleno is that it comes with tortillas, so you can make tacos out of that too. That's the reason we got it.
I've eaten a lot of chile relleno in my time. I haven't made it myself personally. I've never been in a home where they've been made before, but this tastes like it would come from grandma's house. I love the smokiness on the poblano from the grilling process. It's a nice and tender texture. It's not deep fried or battered, so it's a little bit more health conscious. And the variety of vegetables they have in there are just as filling. This is really enjoyable.
There you have it from a carnivore.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. I hate to say it, but this is actually one of the best tacos I've ever eaten.
Chile relleno tacos. That's an idea. More people should put that on their menus.
Who would have thought?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm having an out-of-body experience.
Sounds like it over there.
Okay, so I grew up on rice and beans, so anytime I can add rice and beans into a taco, that just makes it extra better.
Yeah. It's spicy, but not too spicy. I think they hit the right spice level.
So Riley, you're a freelance caterer, and you mentioned to me that this year you kind of wanted to do more of an effort of showcasing vegetables, right? Or like
Yeah.
making. Why is that? Tell me about that.
Well, my background is in nutritional comfort food. I design menus around people's dietary restrictions, and I really appreciate the hard work that the farmers do just to get the food to the table. I feel like a lot of chefs take credit for that. So my job individually is to make sure that every farmer that I know and source my food from gets credit for the hard work that they put into the food.
What about you, Monica? How often would you say you like try to eat vegetarian, or is there anything that scares you about it? Or
I just love meat, but I do meatless Mondays. So I try to incorporate one meal that I cook at home that's meatless. And so vegetarian tacos is something I would definitely make when I'm home cooking, yes.
Yeah, I think that's great. Like, it doesn't have to be anything always set in stone for people, especially when you're trying to transition. It's always good to just at least change up your normal routine and incorporate things that you're not used to eating. And you never know, you might be blown away. You might love it even more, you know?
Not only does it make you feel a little bit better, helps your brain function a little bit more cognitively, but the sustainability side of it's really important too, because I've actually had experience as a butcher's apprentice for a year and a half, and I've seen the other side of the meat industry, not from the factory farm side, but when it gets to the stores, before the stores sell it, before it gets repackaged, and thinking about the amount of effort that goes into that process is a little sickening.
Yeah, and like I said, like we've this family worked in a butcher shop. The fact that the uncle now who wanted to start this restaurant is vegan, that kind of shows that like once you grow up seeing the animal industry and being like, you know what, I kind of want to move away from this a bit, like that kind of says something, right? And so I think it's just something that everyone should just be willing to at least try.
Yeah, a little bit more nutrient dense too.
Yeah.
Which is really refreshing, because normally when you're eating a taco, you don't always feel so upbeat
Yeah,
and energetic afterwards.
Yeah, it's a lethargic, right? I always felt lighter and not as heavy after a vegetarian meal. And so that's one of the things that kind of kept me going. I enjoyed that. All right, guys, we're at our second stop this time. We're at Carmelos Tacos here in Capitol Hill. It's in the Hillcrest Market, and it's only 3.5 months old, but it's already gained a lot of popularity. Monica, I know you've been super excited to try this spot.
Super excited.
A lot of our foodie friends that we both know have been constantly Instagramming about this place. Have you heard about this spot?
I've had an amazing salsa here, 3 amazing tacos. I've tried everything but the vegetarian option, so it's going to be a little bit different experience for me today. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, all right. So we're excited to show you guys what they got. Okay, so now we have our options here. So here, if you look at their menu, they have a vegetarian option, but technically it's vegan as well because it's potatoes and nopal. Nopal is a cactus, and it's not fried in butter or anything, it's in oil, so it's vegan as well. And then their vegan one that they just recently came out with is actually mushrooms, and it's in a guajillo sauce, which gives it a red color. Like, I even thought it was meat when they were grilling it, and they put it over beans. They got the pickled carrots and onions. That's a sign of legitimacy right there. I like that they put potato because it has a good texture. And then for drinks, if you want a vegan option for a drink, this is agua de Jamaica, which is hibiscus flower juice, I guess you could call it. So it gives it this really nice red color, and it's perfectly sweet. So, okay, let's do this.
It's a must to put the pickled vegetables on the taco. Nice acidity that cuts through all the seasoned meat.
I love these tortillas.
A little bit lighter than the last ones we had. A little more toasted, which I really enjoy. I like these a lot.
I like that they're really thin. I love these mushrooms that they put them in a guajillo salsa.
I've got to try that.
Like I called out the last spot, beans in a taco. So nopal is it's light and it's a little acidic, so I like that they blend it with the potatoes here because it balances it out. What do you think, Monica? You killed yours already, so.
It was amazing. It was great flavor. I love the tortilla.
Yeah.
The tortillas are so good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Guys, I can't get over it. This is so good. If you guys ever come here, make sure to try this. They have horchata too. It's not vegan, but of course, horchata is very good. Like, it's one of my favorite drinks as well. But This one is, and this is kind of like a floral fruit punch, but not as sweet. All right, guys, so that was our taco episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you know, there's different options in Seattle for vegetarian tacos. Riley, what was your favorite thing out of both spots?
Wow, I would have to say the chili relleno taco that we made from scratch with the rice, the beans that were cooked in, or the rice that was cooked in veggie stock, the beans that they had to offer, the smoky poblano pepper, which wasn't battered, grilled instead, added a nice smoky barbecue flavor with the yams and beets on the inside. I'm not vegetarian personally, but I highly recommend going out and trying it. We're not being sponsored by any of these restaurants, but they're definitely worth a visit. I love the food that we just got, and really hope you guys check it out.
Yes, my favorite thing was chili relleno. I love that they made that vegan. That doesn't happen very often. And here I love that they grilled the mushrooms in a guajillo sauce to give it more color and texture too on the grill. What about you, Monica?
And I loved the taco here, which was with the cactus and the potato and that crispy tortilla.
Yes, the tortillas. Handmade tortillas at both places.
Yeah.
Always a win.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. If you want to see more of these episodes, make sure to subscribe to this channel. If you want food teas, you can get them at lafoodico.com. And that's it. Bye.
Bye.